Something's wrong. They're communicating. I know why they won't tell us what that's made of. Why? That thing's made by Hasbro. Why? Barry, you sound funny. I'm not Barry. Barry's not here. Who the hell are you? Where's Barry? I'm a Terminator. Cyberdyne Systems model number 101. Where's Barry? There is no Barry. What? There is no Barry. You made him up. In your head. He was your imaginary friend. He is not an action figure. Like us. He is not real. Well, who the hell made you? NECA. For manufactured suggested retail price of $19.99. Hey, I'm an MSRP, whatever it's called, for $20 too. Really? Yeah, not qualified. Greetings, programs. Today's brand new review is of the 2016 Jurassic World Dino Hybrid Owen Alpha and Velociraptor Blue vehicle playset from Hasbro. Let's do this. So by the by the visiting team starting announcements, voice, my impressions of this thing is I don't know. First things first, number one, we saw this at Toy Fair. We were very pleased. We're like, oh my god, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. What's up with the little legs? I don't know about that. But oh my friend, my plant. So phase two, we have photos of this guy and look like crap. And then this is apparently a repack of an Indiana Jones motorcycle. What the hell? So I wasn't very happy, but I held off, and some people started to get these and saying it was awesome. I will say, just looking at the package right now, this actually does look kind of cool. But let's take them out of the packaging. This is the packaging. We have our Dino Hybrid shit this year. You have your Dino Hybrid logo, your hexagon, or the T-Rex. Of course, you got your Mosasaurus, Indominus Rex skin, whatever you want to call it. Jurassic World logo. You can try this in the store. This is the LED light feature. You can see the reflection of the light coming down there, but you really can't see the LED light. But you can demo it. You can try in the store, but you might have to cup your hands to shield and make it yourself darker. So you got your bottom left, Owen Alpha and Velociraptor Blue. Everything's encased in plastic. I assume people are definitely going to be stealing this because this is pretty easy to come out like that. I'm not going to attempt it because you shouldn't be doing that. Velociraptor Blue, same thing. LED light reveals skin pattern. That's all they did. They added an LED light revealing the skin pattern on top of this. That's it, folks. Everything here is a repack except that. Yikes. There you go. Image enhanced to show color effect. Blah, blah, blah. 3 alkaline batteries included. I assume they're for that. I don't think we're going to have any action feature with the motorcycle. You got your Hasbro logo, Dino Hybrid. You have a little thing saying, oh, hey, Bash and Bite, wee. On the side, Dino Hybrid, batteries, blah, blah, blah. On this side should be the same exact thing. It is not! Jurassic World logo, and then you got your text, the skin texture. Here's the back. Concept looks kind of cool. Same stuff we've seen. I'll start right here. Chomping action, pretty much a bash and bite. LED light reveals skin pattern. I'll get close for you so you can read. Image enhanced to show color effect. Bleh. Top right, bam. Owen Alpha, Velociraptor Blue, with the hybrid dinos on the loose. Read that rest of that if you like. Bunch of crap there. Poses may require hand support. That is the go-to asterisk of this line from Hasbro. And here you got the photo of Owen on the motorcycle with Blue. Fantasy scene. Got your little kaleidoscope thing going on there. Product may vary, blah, blah, blah. This toy is made in
South China.
And it's an authentic Jurassic World brand, Universal logo, Hasbro logo. On the bottom, you got your barcode. This side represents something really interesting. You have your Hybrid Rex that actually looks really good there, like really good. Then you have your Indominus Rex hybrid armor. That actually looks really good compared to Toy Fair. Look at crap. Same with that. I don't know if they really did improve since Toy Fair, but I'm assuming they didn't, and these are just really heavily photoshopped and they look really amazing because all these look incredible. The detail here, I'm gonna see if I can get really close. The detailing there is really good, and obviously it's not that good. So yeah, let's unbox this. Owen and Alpha. Okay. Page is going up. LED light reveals skin pattern. Place the batteries. That's it. This is blue, pretty much the exact same thing. Let's get the LED light going, I guess. I'll have to do it in the dark. I'll show you some B-roll of it right now. It's kind of a joke. Stupid play feature, in my opinion. But this is blue. They changed absolutely nothing. Blue has 1 foot higher than the other. This actually is crazy because they went even cheaper. They did not paint right there. That was formerly red, black. I forget the dot, but they painted that lens of that camera. And it does still go into 360. You obviously still have your screw holes. But if you need a repaint, what the hell is that? Wow, she has a cavity, I guess. Yikes. But if you want to repaint and make a Charlie or whatever, you have a bunch of them now. And I actually suggest you to repaint this because, I'll be honest, it's not that great. And the LED light is not that great of a feature. And this is the LED light thing. It looks kind of stupid. I honestly don't understand why they included this, but they did. 2015 Hasbro. I think this might be the same exact one from the Titan class from Target. Not entirely certain. Yeah, kind of dumb. That's it. The red button, black, and you really can't hold it. It's kind of too big for like a flashlight accessory. Let's go get 4 1/4 Nick Van Owen. Nope. Let's try the other hand. Because I guess it kind of be. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. I guess you have those little clear things for action figures. You know what I'm talking about? These. If you really want to use this big ass accessory, it can kind of be like those Jeeps, the Jeep flashlights. I don't know, kind of dumb. But that's that. That's blue. You know my opinion on blue. Shameless plug. I'll leave a link at the annotation for the blue review. But not that great of a basher biter. Does scale well. I guess we'll do right now scaling of Blue and Owen, like in the movie. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, having this figure in my hand, it does feel good. Not gonna lie. We have a figure that's a human being, a little bit ridiculous looking, but so kind of scales nicely. That's the thing I've been talking about with my buddy Derek. I can't pick which one looks better. Scaling purposes, 4 1/4 or 3 3/4. I actually think 3 3/4 scaling wise. Wait a minute. Hold on. Before I start talking about that, blue. There we go. I was about to say blue didn't want to balance. Now blue balances. Anyways, I think 3 3/4. Oh well, wow. Okay, maybe I'm going crazy. You crazy? There we go. Now she's standing. Yikes. So she is a little bit more flush than before. So it seems they kind of fixed that because she doesn't need her arms to stand. So maybe this one is okay. I think 3 3/4 scales better for Jurassic Park toys. So maybe 3 3/4 is better. Who knows? But that's blue scaling with him. Looks pretty good. I'll scale with this Raptor Series 1. I would say scales really well too. So maybe 3 3/4 is the way to go. Who knows? That's crazy because everyone thinks 4 1/4 is great. Me too. But something I've noticed right now with Owen, his legs are pretty damn thick. The Jurassic Park 3 guys, horrible legs, and they would have some balancing issues sometimes. So it seems like they're kind of doing a better job. I really don't know. But here's a G.I. Joe guy. The same, size leg width and stuff, but probably because of the articulation there at the hips and legs, they can do kind of a splits type deal, that they're a little bit looser and maybe a little more fragile or easier to push over with a breeze if they're standing somewhere. Here, I feel like there's a little bit of sturdiness there. So he stands pretty cool. He has 5 points of articulation. He has 7 points of articulation. Very cool. So headed goes on 360. A little bit up and down. Does not look like Chris Pratt at all. At all. It looks like some kid's older brother I used to play video games with in 6th grade sleepovers. He was chubby as hell and drank beer or something. Doesn't look like Chris Pratt. But elbows that much backward, this much forward. He has a watch. Hands do not move. Forward and backward. I guess they move on a 360, so add another point of articulation there. So I guess 9. Interesting. And then the arm on 360. Kind of cool, kind of cool. A little bit awkward because of his hands. His hands don't move. Kind of awkward. So he sits down, I guess. I mean, that's the down. And this is the backwards. So pretty interesting. Pegs the bottom of the feet there. Cutouts for balancing problems, but how you like this pose? Very nice. but he stands. Let's put him on his bike. I honestly don't get this company. Kenner would have like your pegs there to put the feet in, and it would stay. Here's nothing. It's a rubber that falls backward, and his butt does sit in the seat nicely, but no stationary there. This leg completely misses the little pedestal, and yes, this right arm does fit in with the rubber, which really sucks. It's flexible. You think that'd be good, but it's actually bad because it really doesn't stay in the right arm. And you can see, look at this left arm, man. What the hell is that? And it's crazy because you can go like this. Like, look at that thing. It looks like a prop arm. I mean, what's he gonna do? Hold it like that? That's how he sits on the motorcycle. Man, I don't know about this. I guess that's how he sits on the motorcycle. Let's see if I can get him to move his leg forward. Nope, he can't because this arm will come off. Oh my god, I hate this. This motorcycle isn't that bad. Let's look at the box section real quick on the back. Yeah, I don't know about that, Hasbro. It looks like, you know, his arm barely grazes the side. He's holding the gun too. But Hasbro, I don't know. So let's put the gun in this, because obviously I can't ride the bike properly. Now, how did they have this at Toy Fair? Something really stupid. It was like this and this. So yes, he does hold the gun. That's about all you can do posing wise. And he does still stand like a moron. And he really, the only reason he has this little like, hey, Fonzie type deal is to fit on the motorcycle because he doesn't have knee articulation or hip articulation. So, I don't know, it's like he has one thing. It's to do this. Just kind of hunt with Claire, even though there is no Claire. Just, I'm looking for the Stegoceratops. Where's that Stegoceratops? So I already talked about his head not looking a thing like Chris Pratt. Overall, it does look like, I would say, a Chris Pratt figure. Just real quick, you have a Raptor, and then this outfit figure. You're gonna know that this is a Chris Pratt figure. But standing alone is nothing like Chris Pratt. It looks pretty bad, but they tried, I guess. The best part about this figure is the hair. You can see the two-tone brown. Actually, a good job there. The haircut might be a little bit too shaggy, especially at the sides. But you can see he's got traps pretty big. And then, of course, your brown vest, blue shirt. Nicely detailed. It looks like it's a little bit cheaply painted right there, like they ran out of spray paint or something at the factory. Right arm looks good. Left arm looks horrible. I don't know what happened. They just didn't care. Because obviously no one holds guns like this, like straight armed. They cock their wrist back. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell they're thinking of. Anyways, hips do not move. He's got his belt, his jeans, like a darker gray-ish type blue. And then he's got back pockets. He's got a line on the side of the pants, so pretty nice, pretty nice. Some wrinkles at the knees. And then the bottom there, the pants go down to brown boots. And they're two-toned. They got the dark brown and then the lighter brown, more of a mud there at the bottom. And then it says 2015 Hasbro emblem, made in China. So that's Owen. He's okay, I guess. We have on Owen. Real quick, his gun. I forget the exact model of the gun, but it was pretty well known. I don't know if this looks like the gun or not. Obviously, guns aren't that hard to sculpt, but I'll show you a picture of the gun and compare it to this one, and you can make up your own mind whether this looks good or not. You see the silver, the scope, the silver on the barrel. You have your little pump action. This is not a pump action. This is a sniper rifle, essentially. You got your brown around the grip and then the brown stock. In the extension stock type butt end here, you have a black, more for comfort, I guess. Sculpted pretty nicely. Nothing paint-wise for the actual scope. And you got the black there. And then the fingers on stuff and the trigger. And, of course, he's not going to be able to pull the trigger. Just put his hand like that. And, Yep. The bike. Oh, dear God, the bike. Reissue, a little bit of a retool of the Indiana Jones bike. To be honest with you, it's not that bad. It does feel really cool. This is rubber. Even though it sucks. You can see here it's, put together. Then you have like a kickstand, I guess. So it's kickstands like that. Yeah. but you can rotate it out and then it'll fall over or whatever. See the tires here? Rubber comes off. I think the exhaust here was higher for the actual bike. I think this is just the same exact sculpt, but it is a rubber. You got your rubber pedestals. It kind of sucks. You see on the bottom here, the kickstand. You do have multiple colored paints. You got your silver here, the light, the handle brakes, the gray tires. And you have silver for the cover of the tires on the top, and of course black with the darker green. And it does look good, but it's not his bike. It's just like when you throw in a bike for him to ride on, and the figure really doesn't ride on it that well. What's he gonna do? Hold it like this and this? I guess so. That's how he's gonna have to hold it, people. His hand goes underneath. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. I don't know about that, folks. So the kickstand only moves out to the left. It goes all the way there. It kind of stops on the right side. So you're going to have to kickstand like that and then throw him like here. And that's how he poses. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. You're going to have to put some kind of like stand or something around the tires for him to stand straight if you want him in a diorama with the Velociraptor. So that kind of sucks. Angle change. I'm going to get measurements of Owen. He stands roughly 4 inches tall. Actually, a little bit above 4 inches. Let's get him flat flesh. Yeah, he's like 4 and a 16th or an 1/8 tall. So that's very interesting. And the gun, we got here at about 2 3/4, right below 2 3/4, probably like an 1/8 off of that. The bike, probably about 1/8 past 4 3/4. So he fits in line with a 3 3/4 figure. Here's a 4 1/4 Nick Van Owen. Looks really big. And here's the bike. And well, might as well just for shits and giggles. He kind of fits. I don't know. Who cares? So I have a couple here. I got Utah Raptor, your Titan class Raptor, your Pack Raptor from Jurassic Park 3, and then I guess the bike here. Put that in there too. And then Triceratops Series 1. Plate compatible. I would say he does look kind of Kenner-like here. I'm not going to lie. A little bit Kenner-like. For that one. Not so much for that one. Even though that sculpt looks good, it's just the paint sucks. So, yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. I just put the young Rex down right now. I'm not going to lie. This is really cool. This is really cool. I would say this is very plate compatible. You know, from a distance. Obviously, you get closer, you look at Owen's face, and it looks awful. But that as like a potential playset, I would say pretty cool. So young Rex, you got your Pachycephalosaurus, Parasaurolophus there in the background. And yeah, it looks kind of cool with all of them. To be honest with you, these 3 right here, that is a cool playset. Not so much the other ones. So here we have the Indominus Rex and the T-Rex, and it scales pretty nicely. This is obviously your ultimate playset, your Owen, your T-Rex, and your Indominus. This is the final battle of Jurassic World. Does Owen fit in the hand of the Indominus? He should. And look at that. All right. I like it. Pretty cool alternate ending. Yeah, 3 3/4 scales better, even though this is, a Hasbro Jurassic World toy rather than a Kenner one. Let's go get a Kenner T-Rex. See how he scales. Pretty much is same exact size as the Stomp and Strike. I'd say he scales very nicely with the Thrasher, and I would say pretty plate compatible. I love the Thrasher. That's awesome. So mechanical, animatronic. Oh, die, Owen, die. Jurassic World 2, Owen dies. Everyone's screaming. So here is the probably way too big in scale, not so plate compatible with the 3 3/4 guys. Growler line. Doesn't scale that well, to be honest with you. Really doesn't scale that well with the 4 1/4 either, just too big. So these actually scale really well with one another. They're nearly perfect, I would say. Then again, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a fan. So I'm going to give this set out of 10. Honestly don't know. A little bit of improvements for her, I guess. She stands a little better. I guess they did a little bit better job raising that foot up. This gun, This bike, That figure, a little bit better than This, useless. Stupid play feature.
Some kid on the Jurassic Park Toy Forum Facebook page said that I was going to give this a 3 out of 10. No. I'm thinking a 4 or a 5, so it does not get the wasted seal of disapproval. But, I mean, I don't know, man. This figure is just... I'm glad we got one, but it's really awkward. Just like really awkward. That's how I can describe it. The bike not being able to stand up. Can't really get on the bike. He has to hold the handles like this. So stupid. It's just illogical engineering here. I almost feel like giving up these toys. Switching to Sideshow. I'm gonna give it a 4. Gets a 4 out of 10. I gave that a 5, spoiler alert. I would say the Owen figure gets like a 5 or a 6, and the bike gets like a 4. The gun, who cares? Thanks guys very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe down below if you aren't already subscribed, to stay tuned for the latest and the greatest from this channel. Leave a comment down below. Do you guys have this Owen set? Are you gonna pick him up? What do you think? Looks better in person than it does on the memes, but it still is a little bit underwhelming. Hopefully they can improve for next year or something. I don't know. I'm starting to lose faith, really. It's pretty lazy. I don't know. I guess that's what you have to expect now. This. Whatever. 4 out of 10. And if you dislike this video, I don't know what I'll say. I guess I'll have Nick Van Owen shoot you in the face with a sniper rifle, even though he's an anti-gun guy. Bam. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there.